Gecko, the old school gamer, presenting one and done. Age of Empires. Xbox One. Huh. No. The Xbox version is not an old game, but I love Age of Empires 2. I had this on PC several times. Don't ask why I had to have it on several times, because, well, you know, you change computers, you lose the fucking code, and it's like, son of a bitch, what's that long ass 30, 40 digit number you got to put in, all that shit, you know? So this is actually the third or fourth time I've gotten to get, but this game, I will tell you, everything I try to review is, for the most part, stuff that I actually own, and I have this on computer, but it's just not playable. So when I heard Age of Empires was coming to Xbox, and I was like, oh my god, this is fucking awesome. I wonder how much it is and all that other good shit. Well, it's like, well, okay, so I'm going to have to save my Microsoft points or try and buy it on sale or something. So, well, when I did a little more research and got closer to time, I found out it was coming to Game Pass. I was like, oh my god, this is fucking awesome. I pre-installed it, right? You know, because Age of Empires 2 on Game Pass, I was sitting here hoping they didn't fuck up the controls for the keyboard, because it really is a PC game. That's the way I knew it as. And so I'm thinking, well, they could really fuck up the, like, how I don't know how it's going to work on console with the controller. So I waited. It came to Game Pass. I checked it out, and it is cool as fuck. Now, I played this game differently than my buddy. Back in the 90s, late 90s, when I had Age of Empires 1, which I love. You start off in the caveman era, and you build huts and shit, and then you advance. Well, here you start a little later. Not too much later, but you start later. I wish you started in the caveman days, you know, throwing stones and shit like in the original. But actually, I think there's a port coming out, DLC, where you can. It's got Age of Empires 1 and 2 basically in here. But I don't have that yet. So I got him onto this. He's basically from my college days in the 90s, like 96, 97. I've known this guy. I played video games with this guy for fucking ever. And he's like, oh, it wasn't his style of game, but then I showed it to him, and he's like, he loves this. It is his style, turns out. So, it's on here, and he's got a specific way of playing, and I'm like, I don't know how the fuck he does it. I think he's putting in codes where he's getting unlimited food, money, and he's got everything upgraded, and he's like got this army ready to go, and I'm like, I like to get stuff ready and chill, and if you attack me, I will attack back. Will I win? It just depends on how soon you like hit with him. No, I can't win. And then he's always, him and I don't play the same way. And this isn't Joe Sixpack, my couch co-op bud that you see on the channel here. No, it's not him. It's another guy. He'll never be on the channel. I'm almost positive of that. But Age of Empires 2, is awesome. I used to play Mythologies, and I've never played 4 until recently, because 4 is also on Game Pass. And for me, like right away, I didn't like the way it felt. They released Age of Empires 2, on console, and I was like, okay, cool, it feels great. I've got the hang of it. And then 4 changed controls and shit, and it's like, I'm not sure. I couldn't even upgrade my town center. I was like, how the fuck do I get in there to upgrade this? At least the least they could have done was kept the controls here similar to those, and I didn't find it similar. In fact, my buddy from back in the day, he was saying to me, he's like, yeah, the Age of Empires 4, I don't know, I think they fucked that all up on Xbox. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll try it later, but I don't have this game on Xbox as far as it's not purchased. So this is a game, one of those Game Pass games that I play all the time, where, you know, I don't mind showing you a one and done of. So let's get into it. Xbox, here we go. And I'm like, so here's what your icon looks like. As you see up here by the little Game Pass logo, I don't own it. If it goes off Game Pass, this is one I plan on picking up. It's like Assassin's Creed, Odyssey, and Origins. Those are on Game Pass, but I bought those. I bought Origins because it was cheap, and I finally got Odyssey to own, but I've been playing that for a while on Game Pass. I'm like, one day it's going to be on sale, and it's going to be the right price, and it was the right price, and I was like, yeah, fuck it, yeah, got it. So now I don't have to worry about them leaving Game Pass. But Age of Empires, I'm worried at some point it will leave Game Pass, because this is an awesome game, and why they, you know, I don't know. Microsoft doesn't make any sense to me. Like, they'll put stuff up. There was a game on here called Infernax, which I would love to buy. It was on Game Pass. I was like, oh, I found it on Game Pass. And about a week or 2 weeks after I found it on Game Pass, they were removing it from Game Pass. I'm like, fuck. Now I gotta buy it. And it's like, I want Infernax. It's a really fun fucking game. But I don't have it, and it's not on Game Pass, so I can't review it. But I know it, and I want it. That's one I want. So eventually, maybe one day I'll get it. But Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition, we are here with it. Okay, so. Booyah! I'm up here now because down below, there's going to be shit. So that's why I look like I'm moved. It is okay. So Age of Empires, I'm sitting here. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm actually playing Age, because I'd be looking for games on the store, in the store, and Game Pass for fucking, you know, for a while, for something similar. And there's games sort of similar, but nothing. Those other games have always been missing something. It's hard to explain. But, you know, when you find something you love, you want to keep it the way it is. And I'm like, okay, so obviously you can't keep the controls the way it is. But my biggest thing was, how are they going to fuck this up? And I don't think they did. And my friend from back in the day, I'm sure he likes it. Like, I don't think he fucked it. Like, I don't think he thinks it's all fucked up. So I have done campaigns here, but I'd rather just do let's see, Return to Rome. I want to unlock that. I wonder how much it is. You do not own the Return to Rome DLC. Go to store. You know what? Let's just go to the Xbox Game Store just to see. I think it's going to the game store. Yeah. Here it goes. Oh. Let's see. That looks like a $14 game plus tax. I mean 14 edition. It's $14.30 plus tax. Let's see. Let's cancel that shit. I got so much going on. Trying to... There we go. There we go. Alright. We go to... let's see. The Rise of Rome. That's what includes... That one includes the fucking... It should... If I'm not mistaken, it includes the caveman era. So I usually just do a skirmish real quick, you know. And what's really cool is if you win a game with every like Goths. If I win the game with the Goths up here, then I've got an achievement. So it's kind of an easy achievement just to set the game, whatever. But let's... Yeah. I got the map on big. Huge. But it's only 2 of us. So we're not going to have a clutter or a slowdown of any type. Yeah, the loading screen sucks as well. What the hell, right? Loading. Do 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 do. This is why I like Genesis and Nintendo. You don't have these loading bullshit. Okay, so what do we got here? Okay, we got sheep. And where's my scout? So you click on the scout. Yeah, okay. You know what? The controls are smooth. You'll just have to play it. You move around by using your stick, and then you hit A, and then you can lure this guy over here. So you can immediately start getting sheep. Now, if you click on the town center down here, the stuff in the center, bottom center screen changes. Okay, so that's your town center. That's what you selected. Now, I'm going to select this guy here. He's my scout, right? So I hit A. Now, the bottom, see, it says Scout Cavalry. That's how strong he is and shit. But if you hit Y over here, you see the compass? The bottom left of his name. It says compass. I mean, it doesn't say it, but you see the compass. You hit Y, and he'll automatically just start searching shit. So you hit B. Oh, look at that. I found more sheep. So the directional pad over here, or to the far right, no, to the far left, will allow you, with one button, I just brought all the sheep. I just highlighted all the sheep, and I brought them over. Okay, so they're all coming over, and I'm going to highlight this guy here, and he's going to start slaughtering the sheep. Boom. And then I back out, I hit B. This guy, I don't like this tree right here in the middle of the fucking... So this guy's going to help cut the trees down so that you can see the town center and everything perfectly. The right directional right stick will zoom in and out and shit. Okay. And the scout found gold. Hey, okay, so what do I want to explain? Okay, so the map is RB. I mean, obviously the map's down here, but if you need an upper close version of the map, you hit RB, and now you can see, you can make all the changes you need. So if you hit Y, it turns off the camera for some reason. Hit Y again. Wait. Oh, I moved. Here we go. I don't know why that did that. I never mess with this part. Okay, so you hit Y. Now, while you're holding RB and you hit what would be the select button, you can see their information, right? And then you hit R, the right stick. It shows you, what the fuck does that show you? What is that? Ooh. Fast points? I don't know. Honestly, I don't mess with the map shit too much. Okay, so you know what? Fuck that. Okay, so if you hit Village Center, so right now I'm still highlighted on the Lumberjack. So you can tell this guy to build shit by hitting LB, boom, the shoulder button, and here's what they can do. Okay. Let's see. All right. So I got the town center highlighted. Okay. Now I hit LB. While I'm holding... Okay. I think I changed something. Okay, here I can find units, find buildings. Okay. This is if you're lost. You hold RB and you can find shit. Okay, so right now I specifically selected villagers and people to do stuff, right? But if you want to press the right stick button down, like a button, boom, this shows up. Now this, you can have your people find and do specific stuff, and they'll be sort of balanced. So in other words, if you want to focus on food and wood to establish your economy in the Dark Age so you can advance to the next stage, you can just have people focus on food. And you hit A with your, you move your left stick up, you hit A. It's very confusing, but once you get it, it's easy to control. So you hit R, right stick, press down, boom. Now you can change to, I always do either food and wood or for the most part basic. But until I get into the next stage, I'm doing food and wood. Now you highlight the town center, and down here, down bottom left of the town center logo, you'll see Y. You know, and that's a person. So those are your quick buttons. You want to make a bunch of villagers, just hit Y a bunch of times. Now you're going to need to build houses for these people to be accommodated. So what we're going to do is you back out by hitting B, and you hit A, and on this guy here, and let's build several houses. So you hit RT, the right trigger button, and A is a house. Well, see, now I'm doing the left stick while I'm holding the RT button. So there's my next age. No, that's a wander, actually. I can't do that until I'm in the 4th age. Here are your ages, what you can do in certain ages. 2, 3, and 4. But, so we want to build houses, okay? So houses is right at the top. But if you don't want to... I've highlighted the guy, so I can hit... If you down here, look at the lumberjack, right? The bottom left screen, bottom center of the screen, it says lumberjack. Well, to his left, it says Y. You build house. Boom. You can do that. Now you can build the house by hitting A. But if you want to build multiple houses, you hold LT and then hit A, and your house won't disappear, for example. Boom. There. I just built 2 houses consecutively and the 3rd one. And now he's going to build the 3 houses so that we can produce more people. Now, if you look at the top center, my houses are maximized at 5 people, right? Then I have 200 stone, 100 gold, 181 meat, 100 or 415 wood. Right below those numbers, you see 3 people. You see 3, the number 3. That's 3 people working on food, and nobody's working on the wood because he's, building the houses. So as soon as he stops building houses, that number will go back. He'll go back to doing wood. So my sheep are dead, and 3 people just went over here to get the berries, and I got 1 person chopping wood now, and now I have 5 people getting berries. I should be on, yeah, I am on that one. Now, I go here to, up in the top left corner below it says find menu. You see that highlighted thing? Now it says 2. That's how many villagers are being created. Now, it should automatically balance wood and food, but it's not really doing that at the moment. Looks like everybody's building, getting food. I got 2 people getting wood. 3 get, so now, so these guys don't have to walk so far. I press down LT and I go to right here, the mill. Mill, you want to build right next to that shit. I can get 9 more villagers, so I'm gonna hit the town center. I'm gonna add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, 6 is maximum, I guess. 7. All right. So now it's going to balance out a little better. I'm going to send one of these guys to... He's walking all the way over here to cut wood. But I want to... So they don't have to walk too... Damn it. Get over here. I want him to build a lumber camp. Right? Might as well make it right here. So that these guys don't have to go very far to get lumber. And as you see, my food is going to start building up because all these people are getting food. And they're right by the mill. So what do I want to do? It's like, okay, so I'm going to highlight one of these guys. Okay, so I highlighted a lumberjack. And I press LT. All of these are your economy style buildings. Okay? To produce a military building, all I have to do is hit Y. Boom. Now I can build a barrack. I can build a wall, a gate, outpost, and eventually castle and watchtowers, right? Um, these guys. Okay, so I'm gonna have 19 people. So it's I got way more people building, you know, getting food than I am getting wood. Now eventually when I get enough, oops. So the town center, I'm gonna open the town center menu. So you just go onto the town center, hit A. Now, down here, this is where you go to advance to your feudal age. This is your next age. So that's going to cost 500 food, and we have enough. So we will go ahead and advance ourselves, and we're going to check this out. Let's see. That's going to increase villager hit points and shit. And then this is, you can go a long way. Instead of just hitting Y, you can come to this menu and hit A to get your villagers. So automatically they start building farms. If you don't want them to build farms automatically, you just go to the mill here and hit LT or RT, I'm sorry. And you can go to here and do the toggle reset. Now that automatically resets your wood because it costs wood, so it'll take wood every time. So it's very in depth. And if you've ever played Age of Empires before, then you'll kind of know what you need to do, but to process it from the keyboard to this takes a little getting used to. And then I figured it out, you know, to where I can win and stuff, so it's all good. But when you go to Age of Empires 4, it's different. It's like, why would you fuck with this if this is working? You know, they programmed our brains on this style, and then in Age of Empires 4, it's completely ass backwards or something. I don't know. So I've advanced to the to the next stage, feudal age. So if I hit the town center here, I hit LT, or I'm sorry, RT. Now I can, you see that? I'm out of room for houses, basically. Yeah, it says need to build more houses. But I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to go through this one more time. So, down here where you advance to the age, it says I have not met the requirements yet. I need at least 2 buildings and 800 meat and 200 gold. Well, nobody's collecting gold, and I don't have my buildings. So here you can see it's not highlighted, but I need an archery range, a stable, a blacksmith, or a marketplace. So I need at least 2 of those buildings, plus the golden food. Now, here's where I normally change. I hit RS, I hit the button, the right stick button, I hit that down, boom, I get the the people job priority, yeah, the villager priority presets. Okay, so this is what they want to do. I want them to get some of everything. Actually, I need food and gold. So food, wood, and some gold. I want more gold than just some gold. Food, wood, and gold. So you could do marketplace, or do you want to focus on food to build villagers while developing? Okay, so you see this? This is basically your pie chart. All right. I just hit the economic one. So they're going to get wood, stone, food. This is You see the pie chart up there? It changes. So here they're going to focus mostly on stone and wood and gold, but mostly stone and wood for defense. But I want them to focus on wood, gold, and food. I think this gold might actually be more. Let me see. I'm looking at the gold. The gold amount picked might be the same. So we're going to go with economic. Because I think, yeah. And there's actually a naval one too. So you can play around with this and see what they do. So some of these guys are going to, like this guy stopped doing wood. And he's immediately goes to the gold bar. Now he's a gold miner. So I want him to not go very far to let's see here. Boom. So he's going to build a mine right here so they don't have to go far. So I got one person on gold. Another person's building the mine. He's going to go right back to being a gold miner so that I can get at least 200 gold. This guy up here, he just went to mine stone, which I don't mind. So we're going to go with the stone miner for this guy. And we want to build, you know, a mine right here as well. So I think 2 people just dropped off of the food and moved to gold and stone. Or 3 people just dropped off the food and the farms to move. So you can really do a whole lot with this. And like I said, I have my way of playing, which is totally different than what my friend does. And quite frankly, my friend can really slaughter online. Yeah, he's really fucking good. Wonder why. Okay, you can also still find the lanterns. Oh, there's, oh shit. No, don't. I just sent a villager, but I backed off him. So hopefully. I don't know which guy it was. Oh, here he is. He's a gold miner, so I want him here. Boom. So at this point, I would build more houses, right? So I can get more population, and I would have already built a barracks, and sometimes I build a stable, but I build the blacksmith so I can armor up. So, there you go. Age of Empires, you know, and then I know we haven't even seen the opponent, but they're down here in the bottom of the map somewhere, usually. So they never really put them right next to you. Sometimes they do on the smaller maps, you know. So, it's a cool game. I love this game. This game is a It's an early survival game, basically. And you can do this, save, and I want to save because I do want to continue this game later. Maybe not. I mean, maybe not on it. Maybe I will continue it on here. Not this video, but on YouTube. Maybe I will. Cuz I like, let's see. How do I create? Boom. I mean, it auto saves, so when I go back, I'll actually, yeah, it'll probably just go in there anyways, yeah. Because it can continue from the main screen, right? Yeah. Let's see, quick save, doom. Yep. And then quit current game. Yes, I want to quit. What the fuck kind of noise was that? Alright, so we back out. There we go. And you know, you go right here to continue, and it should take me right back to this map. We'll see real quick. So they changed stuff for the better, I think. I mean, the map and the setup is obviously looks different than the PC version, or probably even the Steam. I mean, I don't know what that looks like. Yeah, so it saved exactly where I left off. So I could do it again. Quit current game. And yes. That's an interesting sound. Kind of scary. Yeah, so Age of Empires 2, cool as hell. I've always loved the game from back in the day. And my friend hates me because I showed him this game and he plays it all the time. He's dumped so many hours into it. He's got it down to a science. That's how good he is in this. And I'm like, dude, just enjoy it. He wants to take over and conquer shit fast. I'm like, I like to sit back. I like to enjoy building and seeing what I can build. I want to build a wander. He never builds wanders. You know, I want the wander to last 2,000 years. He never wants to do that shit. He just wants to wipe fucking everybody out and then move on. It's like, what's the fun in that? I want to rub it in their face. I want to build the wander. Be like, come take this bitch. You know, try and destroy this motherfucker. Then I'll destroy you. You know, but no, he never gets it. Lets it get to that point. So, adios. This is an S tier game. Adios, amigos.